So this is the second time I guess I've made one of these videos. So Kees, I made one for Eli. I'm making this one for you. And I wanted to make a video of just some kind of general like life lessons that maybe are not for right now, but maybe when you're 20 or 25 or just kind of in the future. Not that I'm planning on dying, but I just wanted to do this for a while so you had it. Just because maybe in 10 years I'll know more than I know now and I can make better life lessons and share this with you. So to start off, just about you, I think you're this like global citizen, and you're like the most grounded, worldly, like one of the most intellectual. Your memory is unbelievable, and your understanding of how everything around the world fits together. At someone who's just turned 10, it's astounding. It's just really, you really get it all. You get like culture and language and business and the environment and like social issues, everything. You understand how it all is interconnected, and it's just mind-boggling. I feel like you need to, not that I'm telling you what to do with your life, but I feel like there's some combination of all of those things, of your understanding, of all of that, on how you can do something to really make a positive impact in the world. And I know you can do it. And just remember to be sure of yourself, and remember to keep connecting the dots, and keep learning, and keep growing, for your career and for your life and for just how that all works. That's really who you are. And you're also like this really compassionate person towards all people in walks of life. And like last week, I caught you taking $20. Like you didn't even tell me $20 to give to schools in Puerto Rico. There was like a change jar in your classroom, I guess, and one of the moms said, "Yeah, there was someone that put a $20 bill in there." And I was like, "Man, you know what? Case didn't even tell me, but he took his own money to do that." And just like you're the most righteous, compassionate, level-headed, like grounded, cool kid. And just remember always to continue to be like that. And I think you can just have such a positive influence on anyone around you and the whole world. And don't ever forget that. So I made a list here, which I'm not particularly organized, but it's kind of a list. So I have one. The first thing, travel. Remember to travel. You know that. You've already been to a ton of countries. You memorized the map on the wall in the bathroom. But you wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have met your mom if I didn't travel. So travel, experience the culture and the food, and meet really cool, interesting people, and travel by yourself to get to know yourself and who you are, and get to know other people really well. I think it's super important. With your work, do what makes you happy and what you really enjoy. Don't worry so much about the money. And when you figure out what you're passionate about, then in the future you will make more money if you want to. And with that, don't burn any bridges. Just remember to stay in contact and keep connected with those people that you've been in contact with or you've worked with, because you never know when you might come back in contact with them, or they might need your help, or you might need their help. And it's just a really great mindset of how to create the right working kind of environment, the right working situation for you and moving forward. Kind of with that as karma, and I know you know what this is and how I talk about it. Just like do good things, not knowing that it's going to come back to you, because in the world, doing good things and putting out good vibes and good energy and doing the right thing, it will come back to you in one way or another. Worry. Try not to worry at all. Don't worry about all the petty things, like what people think about you, how you dress, or the car you're driving, or neighborhood you live in, or like that you have the right whatever, or like don't worry about your hair falling out, like I do, or don't worry about all these just petty things. It's just not worth it. I mean, I and everyone else will forever, work on this, but it's something really just not worth it. Partying, alcohol, drugs, that whole thing is like you can go out there and you can experiment. I mean, you have alcohol tendencies on your mom's side. Like, just don't waste your life partying too much, because there's so many better things you can do out there and do that. And with that, be healthy. You know that now we eat pretty good, but like eat good food, spend a little extra money on good food, like exercise, stay fit. I don't know why I'm looking down at myself. Stay fit, stretch, do yoga, because the older you get, the more it will be important that you are healthier when you're younger. I remember I always tell you put on that sunblock, keep putting it on. Next one is love. I said, enjoy falling in love with a girl or a guy or whatever is going on in your life. and enjoy it and keep the communication between you and her. I'm gonna say her for right now. Good. Like if you be honest about it, of like how you feel and how you don't feel, and what's working, and what's not working, and the communication is really key. And when you get your heart broken, or you break someone's heart, I guess, or however that works out, it is the worst feeling you'll ever have, right in your stomach. It won't go away. Maybe you can't sleep, but just know that there are other people out there in the world that you can fall in love with, or you can be a partner with, and that it'll work out, and it will be better in the end. And with that, like with the sex part, always wear a condom or a rubber or prophylactic, whatever it's called, because you don't want to get any diseases. And if you're like me, you're probably slightly potent, and you don't want to get a girl pregnant when you're 15 or 16 or 17 or 18 or whatever, probably. So wear a condom. And then if you can find a girl that has a similar libido, that would be good, because if you want to have sex a lot and she does, cool. If you don't and she doesn't, cool. Just I keep that in mind as you're working through your way of figuring out who you want to spend time with. And with that is friends. And I think there's a saying, Aunt Allie used to say this. I don't know, it's a Girl Scout thing, but make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. Just have lots of friends, make new friends, keep them, and like have this awesome community that you can always go to and be part of for your whole life. I think it's really important. Next is intuition. For me, this is pretty much how I live my whole life, and like I've taught you guys this. I try to tell you, if it feels wrong, like you're in the 7-Eleven and something seems sketchy, and you're like, get out of there. Same thing in some other countries. You got to use your intuition all the time, in business and in life. And if it feels right, it probably is right. And the older you get, the more you trust your intuition, because 99% of the time, if it feels right, it's probably right. And if it feels wrong, it's wrong. If it feels right, but you're a little bit nervous because you haven't done it, that's okay. That's just you being a little bit afraid. But trust your intuition. Be accepting from everyone of all walks of life. You can't judge people, by the way they look. If they're like destitute and like homeless, or if they're, they got their Gucci stuff on, they look all perfect. You don't know what they've gone through before, what they're going through now. Just try to be accepting of everyone in the world. I don't need to tell you this or your brother. Like, stick up for yourself. Be sure of yourself. Don't let someone push you around. Don't get in a fight if you don't need to. But just be who you are. Be sure of yourself, and don't let someone push you around. And I solicited some advice. My hands are cold. From others. And these are some things that I got from other people and that I agree with. But never stop educating yourself. You'd love to read. Keep reading all the time. Just suck in all that information. Don't be afraid to fail. I don't know if you know, but you probably know, but your dad is trying things and failing constantly. And every once in a while, it really, really, really works out. But don't ever be afraid to fail just because you don't know. And if you don't know, you're never going to know everything, right? You can't go on any kind of venture, as in adventure around the world, as in start a new business, as in get into a relationship. You'll never know everything. You kind of get it. You kind of have, 50%, 20%, 30%, whatever you have a hunch that it's right. Try it. It's okay if you don't know. Spend a lot of time with your family, with your dad, with your mom, your brother. Hopefully in the future he won't be harassing you, and your cousins, and enjoy your family time. Listen to others while they speak. It's something I'm working on, as opposed to just yapping constantly. Be compassionate and kind towards others. I've said this earlier. You don't know where they've come from. Just most people are not as fortunate as you are, but we talk about that all the time. Remember to laugh a lot. I know I make stupid jokes, but just remember to laugh a lot, and surround yourself with people that make you laugh, because I think that's really good. They say it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. Question authority, and just because the laws are the way the laws are, and business and the world is working the way that it is, doesn't mean that it's right. And there's new and better ways of doing everything, every single thing. Probably. We just don't know what those are yet. So if you just keep questioning, is this the best way? And we were saying, they were blowing the whistles in the gym yesterday, and it was, painful in the ears. I was how can someone not made a better whistle? I mean, really. So, keep questioning everything. Question authority, question the world. And then with that, you can make a plan or some general ideas of what you want to do with your life, but don't make too many plans because you never know what will actually happen. And you should just go with it. Remember to go with the flow. And love yourself. Be stoked on who you are and love yourself and love the people that are around you. And remember just to really, really, really enjoy life. And I super love you. I can't wait to see who you're going to be in the future. Bye.